your Raspberry Pi 3 is still more capable than you might think. And in this video, we're going to prove it with several examples. But first things first, flash the OS. We recommend using the light version, since we won't need a desktop, and it'll save us some precious resources. Insert your microSD card, add a 3D printed case like this cool one we downloaded from MakerWorld, then plug everything in and boot up the system. Once it's running, connect via SSH and make sure the system is fully up to date. This will be our starting point for every service we're about to show you. You can find this entire project explained step by step on our blog. We'll leave the link in the video description. The first service we're going to try is Pi-hole, a tool that lets you browse the internet ad-free from any device on your local network, making your experience not only better, but faster too. Pi-hole requires your Raspberry Pi to have a static IP address, so head into your device's network settings and make sure that's configured. Confirm, save, and reboot. Next, run the installation command and follow the on-screen steps. Make sure you write down the default password that appears on screen. You'll need it later. For Pi-hole to work properly, you'll need to log into your router's settings and set your device's IP address as the primary DNS server. This is what allows Pi-hole to block ads before they even load. Save your changes and restart the router. Open a browser and navigate to the Pi-hole dashboard. You should already see stats. Browse from any device on your network, and you'll notice Pi-hole blocking the vast majority of ads. The next service we're going to try is WatchR, a free, open-source, self-hosted platform that lets you create watch lists for all your favorite content. To install WatchR, we start with a clean OS and first install Docker. We also have a separate post on our blog explaining how to install Docker. We'll drop that link in the description too. Run the Docker installer, assign the right permissions to your user, and verify it's working correctly. Then create the project folder and navigate into it. Create and edit the Docker Compose file, paste in the service stack, save and close. Finally, run the Docker Compose up command to deploy the service. Once the process finishes, open a browser, go to your device's IP address followed by the corresponding port, and you're in. Welcome to your very own WatchR instance, where you can organize your favorite content and discover new recommendations to keep your watch lists growing. The next service we're trying is Mud Audio, a tool that will let you breathe new life into your old active speakers by connecting them to your Raspberry Pi and using it as an audio streamer. Installing Mud Audio is done directly through the Raspberry Pi Imager. It really couldn't be simpler. Just follow the steps and wait for the process to complete. Connect your Raspberry Pi and let the system finish installing. Then open a browser, navigate to your device's IP address, and you're inside your very own audio streaming service. On the Mud Audio website, you'll find everything you need to integrate services like Spotify, YouTube, and more, as well as how to add your own media library. It's a great way to bring your old speakers into the 21st century, all thanks to your trusty Raspberry Pi 3. The next service we're going to try is Uptime Kuma, a simple, open-source tool that lets you monitor the real-time status of different network services. To install it, you'll need Docker again, so go back to that step if you haven't done it yet. Once Docker is ready, follow the instructions on the official Uptime Kuma website. Start by creating the service folder and navigating into it. Create and edit the Docker Compose file. Paste in the stack, save, close, and deploy the container. Once it's up and running, open a browser and go to your Pi's IP address followed by the right port. You're now inside your Uptime Kuma monitoring dashboard. For this guide, we'll set up a simple status monitor for our own site, blackdevice.com. But beyond HTTPS services, you can also monitor databases, game servers, and much more. Not bad at all for a Raspberry Pi 3. The last tool we want to recommend is NetData, another monitoring service, but this one focuses on giving you real-time insights into your system itself. In this case, your Raspberry Pi 3. To install NetData, start by grabbing the Get tool, then download and compile the service, following the on-screen prompts as they appear. Once it's done, open a browser, go to your device's IP followed by the correct port, and you'll land on the NetData dashboard. Take a look around and start exploring your Raspberry Pi 3's live system data in real time. We hope these examples have shown you that your Raspberry Pi 3 still has plenty to offer. Let us know in the comments what other services you think would be worth trying, and we'll test them. Thanks for watching.